What's up guys, it's Cactus Production 72. Welcome to my review of a theme that's not LEGO Star Wars. In fact, it's my second favourite LEGO theme. Here we are reviewing Ages 8 Plus 77013 Escape from the Lost Tomb from the LEGO Indiana Jones theme. This and the other two sets in the wave are the first Indiana Jones sets in 14 years. The last time LEGO Indiana Jones was on shelf was in 2009. So it's a really cool set. It costs £35 in the United Kingdom, which is something I'm going to get into the whole pricing thing, because I feel like if this was a LEGO Star Wars set, you're paying at least 60 or more, and it has around 600 pieces as well. So I think that is another big player in the fact that not all sets are priced equally, and you can't blame the price per piece thing, because look how well this is priced. Another thing I'd like to point out is it has an amazing box. If you look at the box on this set, look at all those kind of Mayan art type details. You've got the kind of hieroglyphs in there as well. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Looks really nice box art wise. Got a little tag there. On the back of the box, of course, is going to go show you all your features. This set is surprisingly movie accurate. Obviously, it's not, ever perfect. I think if they were to do a Master Builder series Indiana Jones set, they maybe could, but who knows. Turn it around here, just the same on that side. And if we look at it right here, it's just the same thing as before. I really do like that Indiana Jones logo. It looks really nice with all that kind of stuff. Instead of doing the Lego greebling, they've encoded that kind of art. I do like that. You have Indiana Jones himself with his new version of the minifigure up there. It looks really nice. This box does have a weird quirk to it. It does not open in any of the areas you'd expect a Lego box to open. If we lie the box down like so and then open it from here, it opens on the bottom, which is why it was not lying steady when I started filming the review. Let's jump right into those minifigures in order of box. So going in order by the box, which funny enough does not start with Indiana Jones himself, it starts with Marion Ravenwood. So this minifigure, like most minifigures in the new Indiana Jones sets, is an updated version of her 2008 equivalent. And it looks really good. I do get Flintstones vibes from the way the dress is. Maybe that is that piece, who knows, I don't think it is, maybe I'm just being silly, especially in the legs. Though if you recall in that scene, I'm pretty sure Indiana rips a bit of her dress off that she's given by the Germans to, make a torch when they're trapped in the temple. So it is a really cool minifigure overall. It's got that nice torch piece, and it is a very nice modern update of the original minifigure. I do have videos of some of the original Indiana Jones minifigures in a series, but I'm going to be mentioning that towards the end of the video. She does have a double head, so if we remove her hairpiece, take it off like so, twist her head round, you've got a kind of a more frightened expression. Yeah, it's maybe when she's being thrown into the tomb, or maybe it would work for when she sees all the snakes, like, why is the floor moving? But overall, it's a really cool minifigure, and definitely one of my favourite Indiana Jones minifigures from the new wave so far. So with a minifigure that does have classic vibes, but also is a new version completely, Indiana Jones himself. So he had a lot of changes. He has back printing, he has the satchel, which as far as I'm aware is more or less the same. Same to do with the whip, although I think there's a slight change with the whip. In fact, I'm going to quickly check if there is a change with the whip. On the original minifigure, no, there is not. There is not a change. The whip is exactly the same, as is the satchel. So they've more or less kept those exactly the same over the course of 14 years, or in this minifigure's case, 15 years, because that's when the first Indy minifigure was released. I do like that they gave him the gloves as well. He's got that kind of leather jacket with the shirt underneath, and he's got a very cocky expression on the face, along with his holster for his pistol, though you will not be seeing the pistol in this set. If you remove his hair, now this is the new hat hair combo piece they've used. I've used this on Woody from Toy Story, I think, as well. But it works. It's a really good piece, and I really do like it. He does have a second face, of course, underneath that, which is a more kind of annoyed face. That's just more either, she's hit him with the torch thinking his whip was a snake kind of thing, or rather it's the, him being trapped in the lost tomb. So it is a really cool looking Indiana Jones minifigure, and I do love this update. I don't always like updated versions of minifigures, but this one I do really like. Let's move on to the next minifigure, which is Sallah. So a minifigure who was not in the original line of sets, he was not in this set's original version or any of the sets from Raiders of the Lost Ark, we have Sallah. So it's nice that they're not only going back and redoing originals, but they're also doing new characters they didn't do before. This is a really cool minifigure, and it looks a lot like the character As far as I'm aware, there is no double-sided head because his beard would show through. Yep, there isn't one. I mean, he has a basic look to him, but I really do like him. I like his kind of hat piece as well. It just looks like bandages. I feel like that piece would look great on the Dengar minifigures. Who knows? But it's a really cool minifigure. There's not too much to say about him. He does not have any previous versions, so he is completely new to this set. Let's move on to the Mummy minifigure, who's also a new minifigure.
Yeah.
So another character that was not in this set original version is this Mummy. Now, yeah, it looks like he's coming to life. I suppose that's more so for kids. But of course the Mummy did not come to life in the actual movie. It was just a corpse that was... Because, you know, it was also a burial tomb as much as where they kept the Ark of the Covenant. Really cool minifigure. Really do like this one a lot. You know, it's something different. I love the bandage look. It just looks so good. It works so well. As much as it's got a modern look, I don't know why, but when I saw this, I thought of the Pharaoh's Quest line of sets. So, yeah. But anyway, let's jump into the set itself, which is really, really cool. So, the set itself feels really big for the price you pay. Again, in the US, it could, in other countries, it's probably a different price. But here in the UK, it's 35. The other set, smaller set, is actually 30. So, you do get a very big build for what you're paying, and it's outrageous how cheap this actually is. Most Lego sets that are in this price range are quite small, at least with today's pricing. I love the size of this for what you get, and it's even got one of those little mini kind of big plates underneath, which is also quite good. And it's crazy, I don't know how many other sets get those plates, so let's jump into some of the features. So we'll take the minifigures, we'll move them. So you do get quite a few features in this set, which I really do like. So I'm just going to adjust the camera here to show it off. So as far as stickers go, this set is basically 99% stickers. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you the sticker sheet just to show you how much stickers you actually get. I mean, look, all that alone that's all your stickers. And I'm not going to count them here, but I think you can see how many there actually is. So starting off with the front of the set right here, we have these snakes. Now, obviously that's for the scene, you know, like the floor's moving and there's this one's falling off. These can be a bit temperamental and can fall off. The snakes are all held down by clips, apart from this. No, wait, that one is as well. Never mind, I got that wrong. They're all held down by clips. They're really cool looking snakes. I'll show you one of the blue ones here, which I have, which is for another feature of the set. I mean, the snakes are not too bad. I really do like the snakes in this set. So yeah, you come up here, we have the kind of bit where the Ark of the Covenant is. I almost said idol, which is really, really nice, and it has some really cool sticker related references. And that bit fell, but you know, the set wants to show itself off apparently. So if we hold that, you can. This is quite fragile, I should point out. But on this side, we have a little reference, and it's to R2 and C3PO, which that is movie accurate, and the original set also had that as well. All these are stickers. Any detail basically in the set is a sticker. It's the same on the other side, which we'll turn it around to show you. I mean, there you go. This wall is quite fragile. Again, it is part of a feature, but it is a bit of a pain how much it falls. Same with that statue. So if we zoom out here, you can see the Ark of the Covenant is inside. So if I lift this up and show you, you can more or less see where it is. You've got these really nice, it looks like kind of pharaoh's coffins. Obviously they're not. It's really just like decorative. The back wall as well is full of stickers, which a couple of these are references to other things. I know there's a Bionicle one here on over here. It is really nice. This wall is built up of so many different pieces. It feels like a mock. It's not all straight. It uses different pieces. That's the best way to describe it. So 1 second, we're going to show you the Ark of the Covenant, which is in here. So if we remove this, here it is. Now, it looks really good, right? I still do like the 2008 one, but this one is really nice. It has the stickers on either side. It's got these little bits here. And you've got the little handles for people to carry it. Obviously, if you're opening up the Ark, which I will do now, you can't. Right? It's just a solid 2x4 brick. You cannot open the Ark, which I don't think you can open the 2008 one. I am not too sure, but this is not a bad piece. And, you know, obviously minifigures can hold the handles. I really do like that. Here's all you can see through there. It's only held on by one of those kind of tiled studs, so we can just prop that right back on there. So both these statues do look really good. When I first saw the set leak, I wasn't too sure about the statues to begin with. They both do kind of have a spinning function, which, I mean, you can adjust them. You know, you can have both the statues like this. You could have them, you know, bang on side like that. Which also does look good. I personally display them at an angle like this. I don't know. Maybe it's not movie accurate. I haven't went back and checked, but it does look really nice like this. That's just how I have it. So obviously one of the features as well that it has is you can zoom in here, or I'll zoom in here rather. You see a snake sticking its head out the wall, but that's not just it. It also does something else. Now if I pull this lever, which I will be showing you the back of this set soon, you can tip a snake in, and it's, you know, it represents decently, you know, the scene where all the snakes come through the wall. You do only get one snake for doing this, so it's not like you can, you know, reload it and stuff like that. It's not a continuously firing thing, obviously. And of course, once they are sealed in the temple, you can have Indiana Jones, so you can have Marion here. You can also set up the scene, I suppose, if you wanted, where, you know, you got Indiana on one side and you got Salah. You take him here. You can put him on this side, and, you know, they're, you know, trying to take the Ark of the Covenant before the Germans get it. And, you know, you can also remove them because Salah, he manages to escape from the thing before Indiana and Marion are left inside, so we'll take him out of the equation. You can take Indiana and you can put him like this on here, because this is kind of how they show it on the box. So you can stick him like that. And if you take this little technic lever, which is down here, it will. So if you do this and you flip it up, but the set, you've already seen, it will do it on its own. It is a pain. But you can do this and he will go crashing through the wall, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, yeah, it works not too bad. Like, it is a really well done feature. I thought the set was stuck to the base plate there. And let's get on to that backside, because there's even a couple features or two there. So here, you know, you can have the two of them. They've escaped. You know, they're coming along the statue. So, like that. And this scene is pretty cool. I like this. So you have this kind of passageway. But if you pull this pin, the mummy comes down. And that is... I like that. I mean, yeah, obviously the minifigure looks like it's about to come alive. You can just reload it by pressing that pin back in, which is quite good. But I know it's a nice feature. And here, of course, you've got a nice sticker that goes in there that looks, you know, as if there's something watching you through that wall. I do like that. And of course, we have the little mechanism, you know, for dumping your snake in. So I'll just show you from this angle. It works. So pretty simple. There you go. Push it. You can operate with your finger as well. You don't have to strictly use a technique piece. It obviously is not going to look great from behind, but you're mostly going to display it the other way. So taking a look at the instructions, sadly, Indiana Jones, as much as it has the cool box art, the really well priced sets, it is unfortunately not excluded from these horrible rendered instructions. It would have been nice to get the back of the box or something, or just what they had done with the box here, but obviously Lego has not done anything like that. In the summer of 2022 they started doing this and it still sucks. So it's one of those long ways kind of instruction manuals, when you open it like so. I've not opened this in about a week or two, but that's what I was talking about there. You get one of these big plates in the construction. It is really, really well done, and it ends up with two of these kind of smaller plates on either side to get the shape. You know, your kind of standard building instructions, nothing too special. Just show you some of the random steps. It does look really, really good. I mean, this is one of my favourite sets of the year so far, and that is including with the Star Wars sets I've released so far. But with some of the rumoured Star Wars sets, I'm really excited. But, you know, there you go, your finished product. Now, in the back of the instructions, there is no advertisement. There's just a brick thing, and of course on the back it's still the same, because Lego are cheap. So I suppose it's time to answer that question. Should you buy this set? Is this set worth buying for £35? 100%. Decent-ish minifigures. I really do like the minifigures in this set. They are one of the main buying points alone. The detail, as much as it is stickers, this set is amazing. And for the price, you can't really say no at the price of this one. There's not too many Lego sets with this many pieces with this kind of price. In fact, I don't think there's really any other ones that are like that. It's just a really good set that I cannot say enough good things about. And like the fighter plane chase, you can buy both these in the UK for £65 together, and it's... I also have that set. If you saw the video from last week where I kind of vlogged buying them, that one will be coming out next Tuesday. So next week you get another Indiana Jones review to watch. I absolutely love this set. I don't own any of the originals, but getting one of these has made me want to buy more of them. I do have a lot of the original minifigures. Now, I did mention about doing the whole series I've been doing with the Indiana Jones minifigures. Now, these are really cool, and including the ones in Fighter Plane Chase, I will be able to do another episode of collecting every Indiana Jones minifigure with 7 new additions. Annoyingly, when you look up this set on Brickset, now all 3 of the sets, in fact, there's even a listing about the cancelled Temple of Doom set. But when you click on a set, normally it has the number of minifigures. You click that, it shows you them all with their minifig numbers. For instance, Indiana Jones is IAJ00 and then the minifigures number. Annoyingly, these minifigures have not been listed on Brickset yet. Now, if I'm looking in the wrong place, if they're being listed under a different theme, which I don't think they are, since these sets are on the same page as the original sets, the original 18. So I don't understand. I will do another episode, but I won't be able to sort these out too well. I'm just going to put them at the bottom of the stand until Lego decides to add them. It is frustrating, you know, nearly 2 weeks of the sets being out and they've not added them. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The next set will be the Fighter Plane Chase. And, you know, at some point I might be making a video talking about set leaks. So anyway, see you guys in the next video.